A lot of people have asked me, why would botanical agents help us? Why is there a medicinal value? What is the natural reason for that? And also, furthermore, why are we unable to isolate, in many cases, one active compound that could be a medicine that could reproduce Chinese medicine? We know in the laboratory that oftentimes when we isolate components that appear to have biological activity, whether it's inhibiting the growth of cancer cells or other effects, that we sometimes lose that activity when we fractionate out the individual compounds and can reconstitute it when we combine them. And that tells us that there are compounds in the herbs that are working synergistically. And why would that be? I mean, what is the natural reason for that? Well, I would propose this term that I have called evolutionary symbiosis. And what does that mean? Well, it means that over the course of evolution, that there are many examples of symbiotic relationships. The most obvious one to us is the fact that we eat plants and animal products. And the plants that we eat, in fact, if we consume only plants, like many of the world's population does, that we can get all of our nutrients from certain plants. And why are plants packed with everything we need? Why do they have, they obviously have proteins and carbohydrates and the nutritional components. They have cofactors and vitamins. The plants don't need these vitamins. Why are they there? And why are they packaged so nicely? Well, clearly there are many plants that require a healthy host. So a fruit is consumed, the seeds are spread, and that helps the propagation of that species. So the health of the host is actually important to the evolution of that plant. So if one can envision that there is nutritional value of many of the foods we consume and the herbs we consume, why not could there be a medicinal value too that would promote the health of that organism and sustain the species of that plant? And so that over the eons, one could envision that there has been an evolution of plants that have adapted to survive better if they contain salutary effects that help the host. And knowing how complex our biological systems are, it's unlikely that one compound in that plant is going to allow it to succeed evolutionarily. It's actually going to be a host of compounds, and it's going to be a host of compounds that are selected over time. And that's why that's why we hypothesize that many herbs, in fact, contain beneficial effects that might prevent inflammation, infection, and cancer.